Hey! Starting the live stream. Slowly, people, while you guys are coming in, I'm gonna do a little bit of warming up. Hussein Raspur, hello, hello, welcome. Welcome to the Drawing Ellipsis live stream. Hey Rue, how is it going? I will have a bone to pick with your ilk, Rue, today, because you guys are messing up sizing a little bit for the rest of the world. I'm not sure I'm happy about that. Mitse Bob and Prakruti, welcome. Robert is moving in circles again. Yeah, round and round we go, Matze. Round and round. There we go. Just a nice little warm up. Couple of circles. All right, let's delete these. I thought I could work on this one a little bit more. Why not? I had sort of a mech planned for this, so might see what we can do with that. Actually, let me just duplicate this because it is going to be easier if I duplicate this. Eddie Sedgwick, hey, welcome. Are you going to draw some stuff for your NYT best-selling graphic novel? I might, Rue. I might. The man, you changed my life, man. That Steam Deck. Phew, good stuff. I told you. I have told you, have I not? The only thing, so what I got extra, since we're talking about this, is a JSOC cover, and it's also like, so you can hold it. Because when you go on traveling, the Steam Deck hoesje is just too thick. But with this, you have pretty good coverage for it in your backpack. Okay, so as everybody is slowly coming in, I need to show you something. I'm just gonna gently remove my clothing because you like it when I gently remove my clothing. Look what we have here. I'm gonna stand up a little bit. Ah, the merch is in the house. What do you think of this? I don't even know if you can see it or not. Take a look. Oh yeah, there you can. You can see it. Mr. Steve the Pigeon. So I got my cell phone. I wanted to see how it is. It's American sized apparently because I'm wearing XL here, and I ordered an XL for myself. But it's just a little bit too big for me. So it's weird. But yeah, anyways, there should be, if you are interested in Steve the Pigeon, whom we can also see to this side. No, that side. There? I don't know. Either way. One way you should see Steve telling you to subscribe on the stream. So do what he says and subscribe if you haven't yet. Oh, that's why you were creeping around. Sorry, man. Steve Seagal has no chance against Steve Pigeon. That I agree with. So how is everybody doing this lovely evening? I really need to just sit down and draw ellipses for a couple of hours by force. Well, you can just do like, I don't know, just a couple of minutes per day. That's also going to be pretty helpful, I think. That is my expectation. I don't like it that much. Let's make a new layer. Let's see. Eddie, subscribe. No, Matze, I bought an upgraded Steam Deck so that I can tease him. What if I'm already subscribed? Should I unsubscribe and then subscribe? Well, you can go to the merch store and get yourself some Steve merch. How about that? How about that, Rue? If you're already subscribed, you can do that. There's always something you can do. Actually, how about let's have some fun. Let's come up with a thing and then we build. We haven't done that in a while, right? Let's just say something. Okay, give. How would I say that? Give me a prompt. There we go. So everybody agree on a prompt. There you go. Obviously, the store is adjusting to wherever you're from. Hey Louisa, welcome. Just started No Man's Sky on the Switch and put 60 hours into it. Switch should last a few more years. Switch 2 is coming out next year, no? I thought. Didn't have you guys lose service in America this morning, please? AT&T went down for a while and it affected some other carriers too, like mine. Oh. Yeah, I'm not American, so I can't help you out there. Fish Mac Car. Okay. Steve's going to be the main character in Roberts. I don't think. I mean, he could be one character, but I'm not sure he's going to be the main one. Fish Mac Car. Okay, I'm gonna start with the fish. I like the fish. Let's do a fish. It's been a while since I've drawn a fish. For some reason, this turns out to be an anglerfish. I don't know why, but that's what it is. The origins of these come from an egg or what? Well, maybe a mechanical egg, but I doubt it's an egg. You looking for something?
I'm waiting for the
Oh, the thing, yeah.
bag.
Angry Birds with fish, called as in the game, or you want to combine Angry Birds and fish? No, I don't like it. Why is that? Oh, come on. There we go. Something was amiss there. That novel is already best-selling, so we need to milk the cow and we need to write this now. I had forced myself to do things like so that I'll learn. Currently my only weak point is the ellipsis. I mean, if that is your one and only weak point, you are in a pretty luxurious position, aren't you? Okay guys, fish is almost done. Give me another prompt. What are we doing with the fish? Let's build on the fish. You know how this game goes. We played this game before. Also I thread things that are hard, so that takes the fear away. Octopus, I mean, sushi is a little bit hardcore now. We don't want to terrorize the poor fish. The only Angry Birds I know of is a spectacular fireworks that shoot sparkling whistling balls. Not from it, that. Sorry, I am in the merch store. Why are you sorry? Fish turned to a car? I'm not sure. Okay, I am going to try we had sushi and octopus. So let's say there's like an octopus chef who is showcasing sushi to our fish here. I'm trying to keep my lines as dynamic as possible. There we go. Would be cool to see something that's a mix of magic and something mechanical. Getting Dave the diver vibes. Actually, let me draw on a new layer just because it's going to be easier, especially if I want to copy paste and make things just a little bit smaller as we move along. There we go. Now I can erase the lines there and merge down. Miss you drawing old school pen and paper. Yeah, I also miss it, man. But sadly, I don't have a camera set up for that. And I will not have it for a while. If everything goes well, somewhere in the summer, I will definitely be back to pen and paper. But yeah, it is going to be a while. Okay. I want to see what a chef looks like. Sushi chef. Images. Man, this is not easy. I want to draw a knot here. Apparently I don't know how to draw knots. Okay. I also need octopus. Where are the octopus's eyes? I guess here. Alright, back to the stream. Have I finished the Dread? Are you asking me, Matze? Do you mean Judge Dredd? Okay, quick micro break. How fast can you move when you buy a house? In Belgium it's 3 to 4 months. Well, we're trying to sell this apartment and then with the money that we get out of here trying to buy a house. So yeah, not that fast. We are hoping to be, so we looked at the house now. I don't want to say too much, but we would prefer to move in if possible mid-April, but the people who are selling it said they would rather wait until end of April. So we're a little bit dependent on them as well. So we're going to have a couple of very disjointed streams / videos in the meantime. Where does merch ship from? If I'm correct, it's worldwide. So I got, once again, oh, I want to show it off. This little Steve. I think it Latvia here in Europe, but if you're in a state, it probably ships somewhere from the States. But I'm not happy that I had to pay €5 just for shipping, which I don't know. I always say only get merch if you want to really get something that like this that you enjoy. Otherwise, I'm shooting myself in the foot. But yeah, it's I don't know how it's worth it or not. But I thought, since it was Steve's birthday last time, I wanted to have some Steve merch just in case. The Lovecraftian fishing dredge, you mean dredge, not dread. That's dredge, Matze. Yeah, I finished dredge. I mean, not the expansion. That I still want to buy one of these days, but I really love dredge. Now draw a fishbowl around it and then something watching it or something. Okay. Let's see if we can do that. Housewarming party? Promise I'll bring Maltashin. Let's see what the future brings. I'm not saying you're not invited, but first just that it's a freaking stressful thing. I don't want to put any expectation, not even on myself. The typical queue of people buying houses and moving. Just wondered, yeah, shipping and VAT here is about €8. I haven't placed order yet because I need to decide on size. Once again, Lisa, it's I think because the store I used is an American store, they are oversizing. So as I said, I wear XL, and I thought I'll order XL, but it's bigger than what I'm used to, normal European XL size. Okay, I'll call it fish stuff for now. So Photoshop still does its thing where it just freezes. So I have to reopen this one. Okay, let's see. I mean, you have seen me in person, Kim. You know my size. I think I'm a little bit, maybe even bigger size-wise than you are, just because I have a bigger gut. So maybe even L if you would want to order from there. Okay, so let's do something around them, right? That's what Kim suggested. Let's rotate this a bit, maybe make it a bit bigger. All right. Now another one. And of course it needs a mouth as well. Let me just, I'll put that on another layer just because I know that I will have to adjust it. And it's just easier to do things if I am already. This is a very ugly ellipse, so I'm not sticking with it. Let's try and draw a nicer ellipse. Slightly better. Not by much, but slightly. Actually, I could do one better. Ooh, draw mechanical hands around it. Mechanical hands around it? Can you elaborate on that, Kim? Okay. Edit, stroke. Duplicate this, let's make it a bit smaller. Oh, let's not rotate it. What I like to do is just bring down the opacity. And now here I can clean up a bit. There we go. Looks just a bit cleaner. Like the ball is sitting in the palm of the hand, fingers curling up. Ah, okay, okay, we can do that. We can do that. Let's fix this ellipse as well. Like it's okay to be able to draw ellipses, but if you're drawing digitally, it should be also okay if you are going to fix them. That's not necessary there. And here I can erase these uglier double lines because we don't need them. And now just merge everything together. We hire monkeys. I feel reflections could add a lot about what's going on in the unseen area. Eddie says, I'm afraid I don't understand what's happening in the scene. Why is the octopus blindfolded? And how can the fish take glass, please? It's not glass, it's the octopus is giving sushi to the fish. And it's not blindfolded, his eyes are there. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to work on the reflection sort of as well. But that is going to be quite quite serious stuff if we do reflections there. There we go. Well, that became a bit too dark. It's a water surface. I think of the fish guy from Megamind. Ooh, I don't remember that one. The octopus isn't blindfolded. He has a Japanese chef bandana. That is correct, Trazin. My eyes are down. Actually, before I move on, I wanted to see if we, because I wanted to, one more lower, I wanted to give some sort of clothing to our octopus guy as well. I'm not quite sure if this works or not, but I'm gonna leave it. He needs some sort of attire, I feel. So we are going to go with it. There we go. Alright, let's see what else we have here. If a fish eats sushi, isn't that kind of... Yes, it is, Eddie, but I didn't come up with it. Somebody in the chat recommended it. I only do what you guys ask for. I never come up with this sort of inhumane things. Okay, so I remember we wanted a robot hand below it. Okay, actually these are on the wrong layer. I want to keep these layers apart. If the octopus is feeding sushi made from his own arms, it reminds me of the Dragon Maid anime in which Toru keeps trying to feed the woman her tail. That is a bit disturbing, I must say. Not sure, not sure that's something I want to be part of. Okay, so let's how does an arm look? An arm, well, a hand, not an arm. I feel it's maybe. So we'd have one finger here, another finger there, one finger there, and one there. I like to take the little finger a little bit apart from the rest. Okay, so these would be mechanical fingers. And where would... That is broken like that. Man, this is a hard sort of position. Oh yeah, there we go. No, I'm not sure. This is not easy. So I can't really twist my hand that way. For looking down, then it's incorrect. It should be coming. I guess this would be the best position for it. Don't worry, it grows back. The fish is angry literally because he's been fed other fish. Hey, that's my cousin. The fish could be in the bowl by itself and Octo is passing the tray through a small gap. I mean, Octo also needs to be in water, right? Okay, let's see. Like it's illegal stuff or it's a prison. Contraband. Who wants sushi? Got red, blues, and greens. Is it? It's like really contraband if you're feeding your own species. Not sure how I would feel about having been kidnapped by octopus-like aliens and then being fed other humans. Human sushi. I don't know. It's doesn't sound that nice. Can you make? Thank you. I tried my best to make you keep learning. Yes, yes. You take credit for that, Kim. You enjoy that credit. What does Matsubob say? Can you make a curious giant robot head behind the hand as if he's holding it up to his eye, then super heavy, vignetting as if the bowl glows? Isn't vignetting when something is in focus and something else is not? I'm not sure I remember vignetting properly now. +1 for Mats's idea. Okay, okay. Human meat is still meat. If you hit it well enough, nobody would know. Soylent Greens. I mean, fair enough. I guess if you have young enough humans, because otherwise I imagine it would be a bit chewy. Yeah. Please, everybody, come to a drawing live stream where we talk about the proper preparation of human meat for consumption. This channel is not going to be banned at all within a couple of minutes. It's always good to join these cannibalism streams that we are holding on a weekly basis, because what is better? Like, how can you show better your love for your own species by literally consuming it? That is philosophy right there. Okay. Okay. This little finger, I'm not sure about it. Why are you falling off? Come back. Of course, Robert tackles all the hard topics in his novels. Okay, let's move this little finger closer to there. We would have some sort of pivot joint here, I imagine. Oh, we have to take another break. Very sad. Let's drink some water. Just messaging the human for 5 years. Just massage the human for 5 years. Best selling unpublished author. I mean, I guess that's a good 5 years for the human as well. Who doesn't want to get massaged for so long? Renesk, I'm not sure how to. I'm sucking with Cyrillic. What do you think about the neural network? Can she deprive us of our jobs? Elaborate. Is this the one, the neural link that Elon Musk is working on? And what jobs? Like, it depends whose jobs. What can it do? What can it not do? Honestly, funnily enough, what I find quite interesting, that in the beginning, right, when sort of AI and robotics were coming along, everybody was like, oh, poor truck drivers and poor taxi drivers, they're soon gonna be out of jobs. But us creatives, I mean, come on, robots and AI could never take over the jobs of creatives. And look at it now. All the self-driving cars are sort of fading. Meanwhile, all the creative jobs are being outsourced to AI. So I guess if you don't want your job to be taken, do something that just robotics is not there yet and is not gonna be there yet for a couple of years, and you should be safe. Can the fingers have details that indicate it's really big? Draw, puppet, draw. And I read that draw, puppet, draw as if it was something not. Screw you, Kim. Okay, let's see, how can I position this? Something like this. Okay. I mean, I do like your point. We do want it to look humongous. I guess the quickest thing, if I add some rivets, like, because if you have these small rivets, it is going to be relatively clear that this is quite on the big scale. Is Clippy telling you to have a break? Everyone's favorite assistant. Where is monkeys? I feel like you just aged yourself there a little bit, or dated yourself, not aged yourself. Like here, out of curiosity, how do I, what, where? Okay. How do I add? Bruh. What is the... Oh, there we go. Do you know who Clippy is? And let's add Clippy into these things. This should give us an age indication of the audience. Billy, anime AI generator, damn you. What? AI still isn't creating 12K 120 FPS animation, so I should be safe. Have you seen the latest things that, what is it, Sora? Or what they came up with OpenAI at now? That thing, not yet. Give it a couple more months, half a year. We're gonna see some interesting things there as well. Okay, so this is enough detail for now. I need these two things, 100. There we go. Okay. Could come a little bit higher like that. Eddie, I can take your face and put it on a porn star's body. That's what's been happening to celebrities. Yeah, I heard that as well. It's actually not cool. As long as they take my face and put it on a porn star lady's body, that, I mean, I'm safe there. Everybody will know that something very suspicious is going on there. Okay, hide stuff that we don't need. So this is all behind things. Okay. And also here we have sort of the curvature of the glass and the thickness of the glass. So I would like to take away a bit of that, and now we have to hide the glass. Okay. Oh no! Why was it not on 100%? Sometimes my brushes are not on 100%, and then it's annoying. There we go, it's better. You're showing your age now exactly. 53%, so for, let's see, how many people do we have here? 17 votes. Okay, out of 25. I guess I can end the poll. Look at this. We Are Monkeys just put himself into the grave with this. He's so old. 47. It's just not that bad. Just a bit over half of my audience is ancient. Feels good for me. I must admit. I always thought that like I'm a relic, but I'm happy that you guys are talking about Clippy. Next, maybe next I'm going to save these drawing on a big floppy disk. How about that? And send it by snail mail to We Are Monkeys. Apparently we are speaking the same, or even better, I'm gonna somehow transfer it to a cassette and send it like that. Okay, so we wanted, let's see, I did like this idea. I need to make a comic starring Clippy. I'm hideous, why would anyone want my face? Robert Sins, the guy who works in 1,000 jobs. That's a good meme. That's a good meme. Just because you could doesn't mean you should. Now that you've asked, who is Clippy? Okay, is anybody going to explain, or am I gonna explain? Is that paperclip from Word? Yes, it is, Rue. It was an assistant. I don't think it was just Word. I thought it was all Microsoft products. Word, Excel, all these things. Let's make the brush bigger because I'm more comfortable with sketching with a big brush. Floppy disk are those things shaped like a save button, right? I know you're around my age, Trazin, or at least closer to my age than not. Billy Robert knew how to draw cylinders tutorial well. How many more of those do you want, guys? Like how many how to draw cylinder tutorials can we have? Like I feel like the internet is semi full of them. Come on, stop moving around. Stop moving around. I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. I don't like that. No, let's. Okay, so if I add like round eyes. Yet to see an AI art that appeals to more people than Corpus and Tech Bros. Can't draw mechanical stuff well because it lacks the knowledge. Yeah, I mean, of course it's not there yet. Of course it's not there yet. But Corpus, as you said, and Tech Bros. And actually I've seen, I mean, AI could generate pretty good book covers. That would kick a lot of people out of their job. Nearly 79,000 subscribers and only 25 are here. Is everyone at work? Or do YouTuber always on this? I mean, today I've been talking. We're almost at 30. That's a good number. But I've been talking to a friend today as well. It's just like I really gave up on the whole caring about the numbers, because yeah, with that 78,000 followers that I have, I barely hit an average 1,000 viewers per video. It's I mean, maybe I go a little bit above it, but it is. I don't want to say mysterious, but it is what it is with these algorithms. You just really can't figure out what exactly they want. Okay, I think this is good enough, giant robot head, right? We can bring down the brush size a little bit again. But We Are Monkeys is right, it is probably time zones. Because for me, it is 9 p.m. right now, which is quite late for non-Western Europeans, quite early for Americans. On the Asian side, people are already sleeping. Australia is pretty good if you're waking up now. We have Australians and Kiwis here every now and then. Oh, like popping eye because it's zooming. I was thinking if I want to do that or not. I'll try it in a second. I was thinking I'll just do like a camera objective. I'm not sure what that is called now. Of course, technically our robot doesn't need teeth or anything like that, but why not? We're having fun here. It does not need to be realistic. What else do we talk about here? I think art will have more of an impact on commercial illustration and design than on fine art. I agree with that 100%. 100%. I mean, I am more in that business myself, and I see myself using AI just because it speeds up my workflow tremendously. Kim says, I'm not convinced that AI is going to take off like we all fear. Self-driving cars are still so far away before they have a real impact on society. I mean, that's what I meant, that we thought that AI would take off in one specific sector. Instead, it's starting to work in completely different sectors than what we thought. Like the whole drivers and manual laborers, workers are going to be safe for years and years to come. But there's a lot of like office workers, I feel like they are going to feel the weight of AI taking their jobs. They're taking jobs! To draw guided cylinders, you need to use the cone of vision to make a perfect square. You're having fun there, aren't you? AI isn't creating anything. A programmer is using a sophisticated computer program to create an image. Well, not even a programmer using it. It's like what AI learned from artists that AI didn't pay for to learn from them. Yeah, genders can't stop me when I'm a person that wrote a book and edited and created the cover art. Well, if you do all of that, of course you have the advantage. Okay. One eye. And that's another eye. Let's see what we look like. Where is my under? Yeah, let's come a little bit lower with this eye. Just a bit. Something like that. Yeah, that's better. Kiwi Shed ain't here today. No, he's not. It's 3 AM in Southeast Asia. Wow. Are you not sleepy, Flash? I am a notorious morning person, so just so you guys know, I usually go to bed at around 10 PM and I wake up at 6 in the morning, and that's where I feel best. So yeah, definitely not a late night person. Okay, I need to catch up with chat a little bit. I'm 60,000 words in and ain't going back. Nice. Camera objective, it's a lens. Yeah, there you go. 11:47 here. Yeah, see Alien. Good night, thank you for popping in. I need to understand and use the perspective, of course, but when drawing cylinders or anything around, nothing beats muscle memory. That is, you do need muscle memory for it, but I would say that if you have okay, I'm missing words. You have those rulers that have the nice little ellipses on them. If you have good ellipses, that sort of beats having to do muscle memory stuff. My Sony camcorder actually has a fancy floating lens. You could put something like that as the eye. Okay, let me see what the floating lens is. Floating lens. Okay. I have to write camcorder as well, because just floating lens does. Okay. This is nicht gut, mein Freund. The lens that you recommend to me, I cannot see it properly. I will try and make up my own stuff, because this is not working for me, yeah? Search for boss stabilization. Okay, maybe I should have read that before I start bitching at you. Boss stabilization. Yeah, it's the same thing, but it doesn't look that good. I would need like the proper camera lens that you see the iris zooming in and out. I look to any excuse to share your videos anywhere I am doing my part to make Robert grow a bigger beard. Thanks, Billy. Beard will come back at one point, but for now I'm very happy that I have made it a little bit more streamlined. You know, I need to have a more streamlined face. Good riddance, so many bullshit jobs. People just sitting around sending 1 or 2 emails a day telling other people to do something. I mean, I don't disagree. Let's see. Okay. Oh wait, that's not correct. Of course, like this and like okay. There we go. That's more like it, right? Let's give it a little bit of a thickness. Let's give it a smaller shiny area, and then the rest we make nice and dark. Okay. Take this away. Doesn't work, I don't like it. I'm just gonna leave it empty. And I feel like this here needs a bit more strengthening. Reneuralink took me some time to find it. What is it? I don't think the paste works. I don't think links work, Matza. Sorry about that. Oh, Flash, you just woke up. That's an early waking up time. That's such a coincidence. The girl I'm stalking had a similar schedule like you. This is a family-friendly channel. We do not condone stalking behavior here. I would like to clarify to the FBI, who is having us probably on a watch list because of the constant nonsense that we talk about, that Trezin is just making a joke. So please, special agents, don't raid my house. That would be great. Valis, the horses will never take away horse carriages. Yes. What? Alright. Do we want anything else in this drawing? I feel like we can add one more thing and then it's sleepy time. 8:20 p.m. We Are Monkeys. So the We Are Monkeys must be a Brit or an Irish person or something like that. I've been taking cold showers for the last couple of weeks. That's the proper way to wake up. I have friends who only take cold showers. I tried it. It's miserable. It's not fun. I do not want to do it. If I'm in bed before midnight, I feel like I have curfew. I mean, fair enough. I feel like the robots should have one fake gold to enhance the criminal look and an eye patch for the far eye. Alright. Wait, let me just add, I like this song in the background, I want to add it to my favorites. There we go. We're going to do edit, transform. I want to flip this horizontally. Okay. There we go. That's let's see. They'll probably raid your old house. This is the moment to do crazy stuff. Please add an arm attached to the hand. Oh yes, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? Where is that now? There we go. Okay. Oh, rest break. Okay, we'll take a. Let me pop in a drop, so the Dutch people don't kick me out of the country. Dutch. Yo, Twin Gin Tech, welcome. When drawing straight lines or ellipses, are you using your wrist, elbow, or shoulder? For straight lines, I try to use as much of my shoulder as I can. For ellipses, same thing actually. I try to draw from my shoulder as much as possible. Sometimes I forget it and I draw from the elbow, but then my lines become very archy and that's not nice. But yeah, never draw from wrist. Let's just skip that. Not good for you. The other hand should be feeding the fish little bits of fish food to imply the AI has no idea what they're doing. Kim is laughing at us for taking hot showers. Dark chocolate wakes me up, then a high protein breakfast. Ooh, starting the day with dark chocolate. That is a luxury that I would subscribe to. I am a big dark chocolate connoisseur. Like if I have the choice, I would not eat any other chocolate but dark chocolate. There shouldn't be any other chocolate but dark chocolate. But there are some weirdos who are not as much into dark chocolate. But we had this dark chocolate conversation, I think, also in one of the previous streams. You guys know that I like the dark chocolatey stuff. Let's make this a little bit bigger. I should put electronic music on more often. I enjoy this quite a bit. Currently working on a hand-drawn animation for school. Damn! See, I always respect the living hell out of people who do like proper onion skin hand-drawn animations. That's just so crazy to me. So much work in there. Okay. Let's merge this down. Preserve, please. Thank you. Let's hide the stuff that we don't need. Also, let's do a save. And something that I could do. Let's go in with 50% gray and just make all the lines that are behind. Oh, food. Let's make the lines that are behind the glass a bit grayer. Something like that. Okay. What else do we have here? How do people with your cold and middle temperature showers have both got shower that melt my skin fully clothed? About Dutch and country. Any plans on citizenship? That's a good one. I'm in between. So for people who don't know, I have double citizenship, one being Hungarian, the other one being Romanian. Like, Romania is known for corruption and stealing, and Hungary is known for not liking democracy and fondling Uncle Putin's balls. So neither of the citizenships are fantastic. So yeah, I might in the future. For the longest time I didn't want to change my citizenship just because my dad was still living in Romania, and I thought at least while he's there I'll keep it. But I see myself sooner or later, even if not right now, but sooner or later I will switch, just because I live here and there's no reason, because I know I probably won't want to move away from here, and there's not a lot of reasons for me to not switch. Especially Hungary is going lately. What's the program called for the breaks? It's called Work Rave. Work Rave. Dark chocolate supremacy, best supremacy. I have to have dark as I'm vegan, and other stuff all seems to have loads of milk in. Oh yeah, it's called milk chocolate, right? The only animes I've ever done before are pixel art. That's even crazier. We'll stop using wrist on those, Captain Robert. Very good. Very good. That will prolong your life. Not using wrist prolongs life. That is very important knowledge that I gladly share with you guys. Okay, this I'm gonna delete now. And with We Are Monkeys, I thought so, Bob. I thought so. I did an animatic with pixel art animation to make sure it was good. I mean, yeah, it's smart. Always use the method that you're already familiar with. I'm attempting an animated music video, but I spent far too long on small details. You have to have a different approach when it comes to animation, for sure. Dark chocolate is good at giving you nice brain buzz because it has a little sugar, but not too much. I like a little bit of bitterness with my sweetness. Usually I'm not a liker / lover of bitter stuff, but with chocolate it's just very nice. Here, this is something that you could fill easier with just lasso tool and fill, but I just like this feeling of slowly with a small brush drawing it in. Good to know some fellow shower connoisseurs. I have a hard time distinguishing between am I using my shoulder or this elbow when drawing. The easiest way, so how I do it is my elbow doesn't touch the ground. Well, okay, here, let me do a little side drawing. So now I don't have a good setup, but before, this was my table. I'm sitting here, right? Like this. And I had a stand, whatever, that was holding my drawing screen here in the air. Which means that I'm not gonna draw here from the, so if, you can see it here, if I would draw from my elbow, the whole arm swivels. So instead, I just really, there I can really draw from the shoulder. So if you manage to keep your drawing surface sort of at eye level, it's much easier to stick to that rule. Hungarian ain't worth it. I thought that you wouldn't be a big fan of them right now. I mean, it was worth it for me because Romanians weren't in Schengen and I couldn't have get a job with just a Romanian passport. So I just took advantage of the opportunity. I think your referral deal with WorkRave has to be a main income. Man, that would be cool, wouldn't it? If I actually would have a referral from them. All right, guys, let's do one final thing. And oh, maybe let's do this eye as well. How about that? What do you think of that? Let's let him have two eyes. Okay, any final suggestions? I think would I be allowed to send the link to my animatic here? I'd really like to share. Twinjin, if you send it to me on, send me a private message on Discord. But I don't know, like sadly, other people can't link stuff here, sadly. But feel free to put it into our Discord. Okay, I never change, I never will, I'm so afraid the way I feel. Okay. Do some quirky furniture inside the bowl. There should be a link to my Discord server in the description. And I do like the idea with the quirky furniture. What is this? What is this? What is the other gold? Alright, let's add some furniture and then we will call it a night. Just first I want to touch up a little bit. To draw a line differently, one has to move one's muscles differently and that will feel different. So pay attention to how your body feels as you move it and that will help you draw. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's especially in the beginning, it's not always easy to pay attention to your body, but the more you do it, the more you get used to it indeed. Okay, furniture time. I'm just gonna draw a small stool-like thing here because for me that is quirky. Oh, I totally forgot that we have a stream and I got into this and wasn't talking at all. I see who is back just to preach Krita, very good. A massage table to improve the sushi. Richie, I have used Krita, but I am just so used to Photoshop and Sketchbook that for me Krita takes just a lot of getting used to, and I just don't have the patience / time, because in my free time I just want to achieve whatever I want to achieve and not fumble around with the tools because I don't know what's where and what is the shortcut for what. Meanwhile, when I'm working professionally, I just do not have the time to do that because I have to deliver on time. So it is not the best thing, but I just stick with what is easy and familiar to me. But if by any chance one day I decide to stop with Photoshop payments, then I will probably have to learn Krita. With what? Circle of Death? What did I miss? I missed something. I would never use modern Photoshop. The subscription is too much for me. In my day you paid once, had no DLC to speak of. Well, in my day you didn't pay for Photoshop, you just pirated it. Because Eastern Europe didn't have that kind of money for Photoshop. But yeah, during my studies, Photoshop people are smart because they let you pirate it and they give Photoshop to you relatively cheap when you're studying, and then you're just in their it's like Apple, you're in their ecosystem and it's hard to get out of there. And I just because of YouTube, I'm using all the video editing tools as well, so it's sort of is okay. There we go, we have a nice little rug and that stuff. I think we're good. There's all the Script Studio. Should be that way now. Paying subscriptions are a rip-off. I agree with that. I agree with that. I mean, I wouldn't mind, like, you know, every 4 or 5 years a new version comes out and you pay for that. Sure, fine, whatever. I can merge these two together, but yeah, what you gonna do? And the rug really tied the room together. Ooh, I have an idea. Okay, before we call it a good night, I'm gonna do something that most people are not the biggest fan of, but I don't mind. I'm gonna save this as a JPEG, and we are going to feed it into Viscom, which is an automotive rendering AI, which technically should not be able to do anything with this, but I want to see what happens. Or there we go. Let me bring this over here, and big robot with golden tooth is holding a fishbowl in its hand. I think anything here, guys, other than havoc and mayhem, but it's worth a try, and it's gonna be a nice ending to the. I like how disgusting the octopus is. I have to say that. Let's try this one. Let's see what happens there. I like that it took the gold tooth. Doing good, doing good. Enjoying some AIing that is taking a bit longer now than expected. Okay, in the meantime, maybe we can work on this a bit more. I'll drink a bit of water. Usually it does. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's better. That's better. I mean, the robot head is a bit weird, but okay. You could start working with this. Oh, Circle of Death. Okay, okay. So probably internet is a little bit maybe slow here. I feel like despite being underwater, we could have a really tacky post. I like that. Okay, I'll add the tacky poster and then we'll call it a night. Just because I like the tacky poster. Actually, we're going to make this go proper. Letter, thanks for the live stream. Later. Thanks, Ru. Thanks for popping in. Hope to see you soon again. Ooh, we added a light source. Very good. I don't know why, but okay. Let's return. Maybe Technicolor sometimes does well, not always, sometimes. Left for a bit. Have you checked out the animatics? Not yet. Not. Okay. Let me see. I can check the animatics so everybody sees. Pop. 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 Let's make this big. Kick in the door and run. Kick in the door. That's pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. No, we're not done, Ru. Almost done, almost done. Okay, let me check if we did something. Ah, this is quite good. Look at this. This is getting there. I still think like one of my favorites was the first one, just because this looks disgusting. Look at this. It's like human skin, like. Ugh. Okay, now we have a poster here as well. I'll have to figure out something nice for this poster. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us for this live stream. This is what we created together. I think it is pretty cool. It's basically I'm the AI and you guys are the prompters. So that's what happened here to that. Put Steve on the poster. Oh, we're not going anywhere. No, we have to put Steve in there. That was a good one. Where do I have Steve? He's in the merch. There we go. There we go. Let me bring Steve in here. Let's put Steve in here. Okay, let's do some warping as well. There we go. Steve, I'm sorry guys, I keep on promising that I will go away and then you guys give me good ideas. Louise, like you are quiet throughout the whole stream and then towards the end you just give us a banger. What is this all about, huh? What is this all about? And of course we're not gonna bring it all the way back because it's underwater. Yeah, there we go. Isn't that nice? Thank you. That was a great idea, Louisa. All right, ladies and gents, I took the glove off, which means we're done with drawing for today. Thank you very much. This was a lot of fun. I always enjoy these silly streams. I hope you are all having a great day tomorrow, today, and a nice weekend. Wish you all the best, and yeah, keep on sketching. Till next time. Bye bye.